I decided I was tired of being catless. So I grabbed an otter. We'll see if he stays. But he's still kind of sleepy, so maybe he'll stay. Possibly not, though. He was really enjoying sleeping in the tree. Alright. Here we go. It's trial time. Ugh. Had a chip on my brake and then there was chips on my shirt. Ugh. Alright. Forgot to readjust myself. Okay. Karma. That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. Okay, so it's not going to be the same guy then. Okay, bye, Otter. I was hoping you would stay with me, but he's like, no, I can't have it. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution rights. A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. Well, that's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. Ugh. So was he your teacher then, Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh. You could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. Question mark. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Alright, here we go. 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, he's scary looking. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Karma says nothing. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? ... Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map of Gourd Lake, yay! Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Well, wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. Alright. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Crap. Poor judge. Alright. He's gonna object every time I press, I think. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people. There were 2 witnesses. Ugh. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. Poor Detective Gumshoe. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Pistol bullet. Fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Okay. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Well, why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order, order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Pistol added to court record. Okay, so... Okay. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. I know about this. I watch a lot of crime TV. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. No, order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? Now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. I don't know why he doesn't put him in contempt of court, because that's exactly what should happen at this point, because he's being a dick. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Alright, now we're going to be like, Edgeworth, why didn't you tell us about the gun that has your fingerprints on it? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? ... That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Aw, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa! Right! Don't jinx this case, or don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh! Sorry. Whoops. Oh, good. Back from our impromptu 10-minute recess. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Oh. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shots. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Except you can't see that in the picture. Order! 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 I will have order. Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant... Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. According to the court record, the gun was fired 3 times, not 2. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Also, there was only 1 bullet recovered, and the gun was fired 3 times. If you're standing in a boat, okay, and we probably aren't going to get into this at this point in the trial, but let me just say this. If you are standing in a boat at close range, because that is within 5 feet, like you are at close range, it doesn't matter how dark it is, you can't fire the gun 3 times and only hit once, especially if the one shot that you do is through the heart. A heart shot at close range is easier, but it's still a heart shot. So why was the gun fired 3 times and only 1 bullet was recovered from the victim? I will cross-examine the witness. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Alright. We are not going to do a whole lot of pressing and all that. I mean, it was Christmas Eve just after midnight. I reckon... Let's see what we can get here. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find out contradictions, but really? I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Okay, it's okay. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There weren't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. There weren't any contradictions in there, but there are. Maya's taking this really hard. Alright, where do we want to use it? Just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Well, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. Also, as someone who has fired guns, one main phrase I know when it comes to standing in a boat in the water, recoil, right? It's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, as sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. Actually, she hasn't. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick? Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. There it goes. And it was, hold it! It was me! Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it, I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wrong! Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. ... I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. Maya throws herself under the bus. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Okay, so we're gonna hit her with the photo, which she says that she clearly saw Edgeworth, because you cannot see anything in that photo. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Yeah, we can find something. Present. Lake photo. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Okay, here we go again. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. See, no problem. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Alright, what do we got? Let's see what we got here. Oh, this game is making me... I'm getting worked up. You're right. It was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. Alright, what do we got in here? I need to see what we have in here. Automatically take it to... Alright, let me see everything. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... The issue is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. Okay. Alright, still I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. You're right, it was a cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold on your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types would never find a girl from where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Poor Phoenix. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. What do I have here? Hold on. I think it's the photo again, honestly. I brought my binoculars with me. I heard that noise out on the lake. I looked with my binoculars. Why did you bring your binoculars? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Ugh. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? I do. I do want to press further about the camera because the camera is connected to a flipping computer and she said she scanned the lake. She's not looking for meteors and shooting stars. She's looking for Gordy. That's what she's looking for. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edward? No unnecessary comments, please. And I heard that noise out on the lake. I looked out without binoculars. Alright, I'm gonna see... I want to see the camera thing. Here we go. We're gonna use the camera because it faced the lake, even though it was supposed to take pictures of a meteor shower. So why wasn't it pointed up? And the loud noises thing again. We got you now. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take pictures of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Exclamation point. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence! Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Gordy! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this, a newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? Good question. I think it's the camera, but I think we're gonna get nailed when we try to use it. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Ugh. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake. ... And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I, too, thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all y'all lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. ... Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. ... Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at their university. She's just a liar. Like, her testimony should be thrown out because she's just a liar. I don't understand it. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. But you saw a flat... The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first. Ha ha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I get one pass? Oh, geez. Okay. Alright. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. Okay, hold on first. I want to look at what we have here. Oh, looking at the boat the whole time, but the gun was fired 3 times and not 2. Looking at the boat the whole time, but the gun was fired 3 times and not 2. That's the answer. I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake, but that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much to do, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Oh, I'm worried that I'm gonna... Okay. Near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. We're gonna press here. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Alright, so... it's just a question of where to use that info. I think this is wrong, but it's wrong. Damn it. I know that that matters. I hate it when I know that it matters. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I just watched the boat the whole time. There we go. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. It's true. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. ... Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. ... This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. She took that photo and what? You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. 100%. We are in it to win it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? But because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. He should now be in contempt of court. AKA, what is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. I see it! Do you see the contradiction? Because I do. Because according to the evidence, the fingerprints on that gun are from Edgeworth's right hand. And the person wielding this gun is left-handed. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo! Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. Oh, we got it now! Come on! You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Well, wait! Your Honor, this evidence. I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. Okay, so we need to click object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. This right here. This is what's strange. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Take that, you bitch! The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Man, I get really worked up when I play this game. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Then he wasn't shot by somebody in his boat. A meter? That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order, order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report. Updated. Okay. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. ... That is all. This court is adjourned. He's gonna roast us in the lobby. I'm scared. I'm scared of Von Karma. He's gonna yell at us out in the lobby. It's gonna happen. He's gonna yell at us. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oh, that was a close one. Edgeworth. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? ... We're so conflicted. Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? And now Maya's in the detention center. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Okay, so then this is what we're going to get into with the 2 shots versus 3 shots versus blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. Ugh. Whew. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Need to calm down for a second. I get so worked up when I play this game. Man, I get so just jazzed up. Ooh. Save my progress. Yes, please. All right. Continue onward. December 26th, Detention Center Visitors Room. All right, Maya. I gotta visit you. You're in jail again. Hey, Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey. Why'd you do that anyway? ... I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. ... I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Dun. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something? Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. ... I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Alright. What do I have? Do I have anything that matters? We'll present this to her so she can see. Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Let's go to the office, make sure there's nothing here. What? Okay. December 26th, Wright and Company Law Offices. ... Sure is quiet here with no one around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Alright. Alright, so let's go first. Let's go see Grossberg. If he's here. December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Alright, he's out. Let's go to here. Oh. I don't think that these messages are ever really any different. Mia's favorite plant, its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. I mean, that's good. Somebody's watering it. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. God. So much drama. Maya brought in a poster of the Seal Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Oh, it is different. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too. That's about right. Mia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Yeah, it's fine. We have enough clients. We do a good job when we work, so it's fine. All right, to the police department. December 26th, police department. Criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. All right. To the lake. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Yes, we know he is. All right, to the beach. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keontae. All right, we want to go to the boat rental shop. There should be somebody there now, actually. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Oh, is it? Huh. Small boat rental shop. Nobody's around. Probably closed because of the murder. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock, apparently. The police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Oh, but we might need to look at a different boat. Unless they were sniped. But I feel like, yeah, all right. We're going to go over here and get yelled at by Lotta. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today in, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Alright, tomorrow. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. Yeah. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. ... Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Oh, they're very close. The bromance between Gumshoe and Edgeworth. His one-sided bromance. It's very cute. Maya. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth. Maybe it's trembling in disgust. Maybe. He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Well, Lottie's not here. I mean, is she being, like, held in contempt for, like, lying on the stand repeatedly? I don't think Lotta takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. There's food and magazines. Pretty tough skin to camp in this. It's the same. I wonder why she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. No camping. Funny place to pinch your tent. Alright, and then... Lotta's camera is staring out of the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Alright, well, we can't see under the sheet, but we know there's a computer under there. She scanned the whole lake. I'm assuming that she has, like, sonar. Which would make sense if she's looking for a monster on the lake. I'll go back to the entrance. Go to the detention center and get Maya. Detention center visitors room. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? ... I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. I mean, we're gonna. Alright, what do we want to do now? You're free from the pokey? You just got out of the pokey? What, do you want to go out on the town, or do you want to go get a samurai dog? What do you think we should do next? Oh, burgers sound good. I'm hungry. We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. ... I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as... Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Alright, let's go to the park. I could ask her what her ideas are, but I don't care. So we're gonna go to the car. We're gonna go to the park. Oh, something. December 26th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? Yeah. Oh, let's talk about today's trial. You're not mad? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness, even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Roasted. Gordy! What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Making it up. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us? Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Lotta, stop roasting yourself, please. You're not helping us. You're not helping any of us. Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? Well, what do we do, Nick? I mean, deal. 100%. Give me info. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay. How much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch for the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. ... Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Larry? Where's Larry? Maybe we need Larry. Do we need Larry? Yep, we need Larry. Wow, that's a big samurai. Hello. Gourd Lake Public Beach. Well, what's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kionse's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be, like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's real impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Why are you doing a weird thing with your hand? I don't... Alright. The big samurai? Edgeworth. Yo, Nick. What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right. When the DL6 incident happened. Makes sense. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. The Big Samurai. Tell me about the Big Samurai, Larry. Hey, Larry? When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. Present. What do I have? Do I have anything I can present to him that he'll... Oh, maybe if I present the Gordy article, he'll tell me about Gordy. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. I think somebody saw somebody getting shot and falling into the lake. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. I'm just saying. Alright, well, it's not Gordy. Somebody's here. Maybe. Boat rental shop. ... It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. I mean, but if people rented boats, we need to know. Who rented boats? Whatever. Alright. So, we need to find a specialist in... I guess? Let's go talk to Gumshoe down at the police department, criminal affairs. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How is the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I'll bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Alright, Gordy. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me, then? Oh... Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for the shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile. Missile? He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! He's a good boy. Missile's a good boy! Missile's a good boy. Hey, he's cute! Look, Nick, cute dog! A cute dog. And this will help us... How? No, Missile needs all the pets. Missile needs all the pets. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Exclamation point. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? You never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Oh, no. I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Oh, this is bad. Okay. So the metal detector can help us find the additional slugs if the gun was not fired, if all of the shots were not fired on the lake. The fishing pole could possibly help us actually fish out evidence, if it's in the lake. And missile, I don't know. This is hard. I don't know which one to take. I don't know which one's the right answer here. We might be able to borrow one and come back and borrow a different one. All right. Because it is the one that speaks to me the most and I am the one playing the game, I am going to borrow the fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Fishing pole. Personal fishing pole, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. And we borrow one of the other things. Yeah, sure, pal, but I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Okay, so we can come back. All right. So let's keep borrowing the fishing pole. We'll just keep the fishing pole for now. Oh, but it's very flimsy? Maybe we should borrow the metal detector first. Because if the fishing pole breaks, we can't return it. Let's borrow the metal detector first. Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay. Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. A useful detection device. Alright, so let's go to the lake. I feel winter's chill, blah, blah, blah. It's quite pretty when the cherry trees are along the lakeside blossom in spring. Today, it's just cold. Just make sure there isn't anything. We didn't examine this, actually. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon over there. Ah, neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Uh-oh. Doesn't the Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. I want to go... I want to go over here. I knew it! I knew it! Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? ... Nick! Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Well, you might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. An empty air tank. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. That's odd. Air tank of dubious value. Just kind of look around a little bit, make sure nothing else is gonna beep. I wonder if that flag banner looks the same as... Yeah, let's... What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen it before? Have you seen this before? Huh? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of the winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I'd better pursue this line of questioning a little further. Larry, you're being sus. You're sus, Larry. You're sus. Is it yours? Say, is this a tank yours? Well, why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Larry! Must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To go diving? To inflate something. To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Exclamation points. ... Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz, so I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Ask more about the tank. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. ... Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. And so I took the tank and tried to fill the Samurai up with that. And then... Oh, we found Gordy. We found Gordy. The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Oh no. So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th. A week ago. Now, as far as I can see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kyonsei gave me that Steel Samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. Larry was out on the lake the night of the murder? Larry! Oh my god. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight. So you didn't know about what happened? No. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. I think that the metal detector was the right answer, actually. But I'm also like, before we go tell her, should we go to the police thing and get another thing? Like to try and get more evidence? I don't know. Let's go talk to her. Let's go talk to her first. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Sneezed. And the camera. Good job, Maya. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'd trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Sob. Alright. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Alright, I'll give you the dirt. You're not gonna like it. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? Well, what exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? ... Aww, we're the crusher of hopes and dreams. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. No wonder we can never find anybody at the friggin' boat place. Also, yes, Lotta does need a hug. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Exclamation point. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake. Okay, this is huge. This is huge evidence. It's an empty lake, so they're not in a boat. It was taken on the 24th at 11:50, and the death could have been 24th or 25th. So, totally a earlier gunshot. Totally. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. ... Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Oh no. Please don't date Larry, Maya. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Alright, so let's move. It wants me to go to the boat rental shop. Do I want to go back to the police station first, though? And borrow a different whatever? Let's go borrow the dog. Maybe he'll want to see a cute dog. Let's see if we can borrow the dog. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say you had a meeting to go to? That's right. Let's come back later. Well, okay, so I can't have the dog then. Alright, fine. Fine. I could go to the detention center and try to talk to Edgeworth. I don't know if this is going to get us anything, but... Detention center visitor's room. Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Everybody, everywhere we go. Come back later. Alright, fine. Game. I'll go to the damn boat rental place. God, it's so bright. It's so funny, too, because I noticed in the camera that the screen was making my face, like, really bright. So I was like, I'm going to turn down the brightness on my monitor. So I turned the brightness on my monitor down, like, 25%, and it still makes me look like the palest human that has ever paled. But that's because I am pale anyway, so. Boat rental shop. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Alright. Knock, knock. No? Oh, can I choose to move? Caretaker shack. I can choose to move. Alright. That's a bird. That's a big bird. December 26th, Caretaker Shack. Meg, that you? Oh! Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? Parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick? What is the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello? Hello? Yep. ... And he's sleeping. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick. Man. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Question mark? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Fishing pole here. Polly, dirty papers. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. I mean... Garbage? Wow, he has a television in here too. Okay, it's the TV. Look, a little safe. It's locked. Yeah, don't get into other people's stuff. Maya. This fishing pole looks expensive. Alright, Polly. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. ... Hello? ... It ignored me. Z. Oh, woke up. What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Parrot. The airwitz companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. And cross-examination. Well, this guy is gonna be an adventure. Too bad all she can say is hello. Old Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. The secret words? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Cute. Maya's found a new friend. I've been empty of cats today. I mean, it's the nature of cats, I suppose. Alright, let's try to talk to this guy. I don't know that this is gonna go well, but let's try. Pasta restaurant. Z. A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg. Yes? Tomorrow, we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy? Meg! Yes. You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everyone knows that. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up all this? It's all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. The boat rental shop. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Polly. I don't think that he's the witness. I think Polly is the witness. And Von What's-His-Nuggets knows all of the secret words, so he can make Polly say basically whatever he wants. That's what I think's gonna happen. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? Heh, see, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Alright, so... Can I talk to Polly again? No, that's a what's your name, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's present this and see what happens. Now, listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? A rainbowlini. I figured out the last color we should use, indigo blue. Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work the way I thought it would. Alright. Well, what about this? Yep. Nope, same. I don't think that we have anything that he will actually respond to. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, let's move outside. Alright. I guess it's the Steel Samurai music. That's so funny. Alright. Let's go see if we can talk to, Gumshoe. Nope, he's not back yet. Ah, fresh air! I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. ... Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. Alright, what do we do? I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I'll let you decide what we do. Any ideas? Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think. Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we have to get something out of, what's-his-face at the boat shop. We can go back to Lotta and see if she's still there. She may not be there anymore, though. She said she was packing up and leaving. No, she's still here. But I can't talk to her. Alright, let's go see. Okay. It's a gun. I didn't want to present the gun, but... Maybe? I mean, I can't present stuff to the bird, so... Oh, wait. Can I go to... Wait. Wait. Do I still have that as an option? Hold on. Oh, it doesn't look like I have... I can't go to Grossman's office now. I was trying to see if I had Grossman's office as an option. Because... Oh, I can go to Grossberg's office. Okay. But he's not here. So, that doesn't help me. Because he's on vacation. Well, shit. Oh, it's time for a break. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. I'll go back to, we'll go back to the lake with the man and the thing, and then I'll take my break. Alright. Break. Just take my break or I get in trouble. Okay. Run some ads. If you're hanging out, I really appreciate you. Let me see if I can track down a cat, maybe. And I'll be back in 5 minutes.